a season this guy has had. Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Colorado State's offense will get the ball for the first time. You know, David, both of these teams have a strong safety that can support the run and also disruptive in the passing game.
I mean, it's just so nice to have a guy that's so physical, like a linebacker, but also can play like a DB. These guys are really revolutionizing defenses.
They hit people, too. They are heat-seeking missiles. Nobody wants to run over the middle of the field against these guys.
Looking to throw, it's Hendricks. And the heat gets there. At the 14-yard line. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's looking. Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams, settled at just over 5,000 feet, and we have a game that will live up to the altitude. The Falcons will kick it away first. Fielded in the end zone, it's Harrison. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So the Colorado State Rams offense takes the field to start this game off. There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence, Reese. Always knows where to go with the football. The entire playbook is at this guy's disposal.
Yeah, which is so much fun for a coach. So much fun to play with him. A guy that can do everything. Everybody on the field is active in a...
He's loose. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Power football with the run. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback will audible. Dropping back, it's Hendricks. It's complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. Fires to the big fella. Tackled, but he has a first down. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Rams moving quickly to the line. Trying to pound it in. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Rams!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Falcons offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. First down here for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll run the option. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run the option. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. On the option. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Falcons send out the punt unit. And the punt hits at the 8. Into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll go to the ground. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Hendricks. He looks that one in nicely. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. And the Rams are rolling down the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quick strike complete. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And it's another 1st and 10 play. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that thing tipped to another defender, and it was an interception, but great coverage by the defender.
He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. First down to start the drive after the break. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Hendricks. They're working that left side. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Takes the easy completion. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Wide receiver coming across in motion. This quarterback part of their running game. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He'll ride his man on the option. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. 1st and 10 from their own 17. Here comes the option. Ball's on the 18. It's 2nd down and 9. On the option. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Throws to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offense. Predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. To let that one get away from them, they look like they are pumped up and ready to go here.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you've got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. When they wanted a touchdown last time, this drive, they can go make it happen.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Rams aren't threatening on 1st and goal. Wide out in motion. A run for the quarterback. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State.
One thing this team has shown earlier this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They've stumbled a little bit out of the gate here, Jesse, finding themselves down by 2 scores.
Yeah, and their defense needs to help them out and get off the field, get them some more possessions. This offense didn't spend a lot of time on the field in the first quarter, David. I think they got to run the ball here and try to establish some rhythm.
They got to establish something, and you're right. You'll wear your defense out, continue. You keep getting the football back to them, to the other offense, you're wearing your defense out, and you'll have no shot to get back in this game.
Nice move to stay on his feet. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Complete to the left. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Back to throw, it's Gore. Trying to escape and get it himself. At the 40, there he goes. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll throw it on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Going to try to get it himself. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Falcons looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, he drops the throw. And they get the sack right out of the gate. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Absolutely perfect. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
To throw, it's Hendricks. Fires to the right. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On second down, looking to throw. Lofts one high and deep. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Colorado State.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 58-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Rams will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Wants to throw. It's Gore. Quickly to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. All kinds of running room. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Open. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down for this offense. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. Line getting set on second down. Goes to the option. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
21, Air Force 6.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The inside handoff. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Quarterback checking off. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
The Rams will have it 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Hendricks. Working the middle, it's complete. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Gets it out quickly. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rams are marching down the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. A little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Makes the grab on the left. Got room at the 35. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll try the run. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Steps away to find some room. Lets it fly. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
That much time for any good QB in college football is not going to equal success for your defense. The defense has to do a better job trying to get pressure on the quarterback. He's way too comfortable.
The Rams have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Now on the option. Now the toss. Touchdown, Colorado State! And the stomping has commenced. Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do.
And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. They came out hot on this drive, one play and already near midfield. The option look, and he was fortunate not... Pitch on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second down.
That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. To the air, it's Gore. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Trying to find his man on first down. He'll pull it down. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Second down coming up.
At the 35-yard line. Second down coming up.
They'll run play action. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. On the option. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Running back goes in motion. They'll run the option. Making sure the fullback gets a touch there, and good pickup there, 5 or 6.
Yeah, and he's a north-south runner. You just give this guy a little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets upfield quickly, and that guy is hard to bring down.
And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestling down short of the first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Line gets set, first down. Running to the left. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Trying to move them on the counter. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Looking downfield, it's Hendricks. Going downfield for the big play. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Defense there to stop him after a pickup of 2 down to the 15. And the Rams in the hurry-up. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He makes a grab. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. The Rams are on the move.
Get set.
Quarterback keeper. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown Rams! And the pummeling has started. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man.
That makes the
Meeting between Iowa and Iowa State happened back in 1894, but they've only awarded the actual Cy-Hawk trophy since 1977. Here's how today's game went down. Iowa looked like the program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Hawkeyes. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Heck of a show. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Dropping back, it's Gore. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. After that completion, move the sticks. It's 1st down. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. It's 1st down from the 11. Looking to move it through the air. Lets it fly. And that one's going to be incomplete. I don't think he got a foot down along the back of the end zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They're trying to get to it. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the tight end. Timeout is called by the defense, a mere 21 seconds to go here. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Nice pitch, nice catch, and listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to, and this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10, and he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. He'll get this drive started from the 29. Looking to throw, it's Hendricks. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And that's a good... And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but, like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but, like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Looking to take a shot. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another Stanford University, a bastion of academia and the alma mater of some of college football's most legendary figures, Elway, Luck, Sherman, and McCaffrey. And today, the Stanford Cardinal will try to live up to that legacy. And the Rams will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it out. It's Coffee. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Stanford's offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games and big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see this guy compete.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Give to the running back. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but here's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
Brown wants to pass. Quickly complete. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Get set to snap it on first down. He wants to throw. Quick completion on the out route. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the run.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot. You
immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That
fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
All right, I know it's early, but it's just one drive, right? You got to put this behind you. It isn't how you wanted to open up. It isn't how you wanted to start. This offense has got to go to the sidelines, get with the coach, settle down, and figure out the game plan for the rest of the game.
The offense set for a first down play. The give to the right. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Looking to throw, it's Hendricks. He's moving out of the pocket. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Lets it fly. And they are... Ball down the field, a big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. He'll keep it himself. Got some room headed to the goal line. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. The Rams racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Colorado State.
Now that's the way to bail out the rest of the team. Start with bad field position, put together a drive anyway.
And very confident. You can see the quarterback just had a bit of a swagger, Reese. He was like, look, all right, we're starting deep in our own end. Special teams didn't help us out, but we can fix that right now, fellas. And they went out and looked so good on that last drive.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. It's complete on the right side. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup. Down for this offense. New set of downs after that completion. Give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad.
The 2nd down
Are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay down in place.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. 3rd and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Running into the open space. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on 1st down from the 44. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to pass, it's Hendricks. And it's picked off. Got room on the return. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Stanford! defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
And what a job in coverage by the defense. First, the defender able to get his